Welcome back! Today, we're building an Oriental castle. The first thing that you want to make is the starting shape. You need to make the lines as random as possible until you end up with something like this. I encourage you to make your own, but in any case, here are the numbers I used. Once you do that, add a large wall around the area and connect it to the sides. Also, you should leave a straight line for the gate before you raise the walls. Once you have your organic line, make it thicker by a few blocks. So, in case you are working with WorldEdit, which would be much less painful, remove all of the tall grass, then cut and paste the straight foundation on the side because we need to work on the walls separately. If you're building this by hand, however, feel free to leave it like this. Alright, the first thing you should define would be the bases of the towers. Also, add a slab overhang at the top, then double it to get the raised border. Lastly, you can mix up the colors of the wall with a few darker blocks. Just punch in a hole in the gate to avoid confusion. To finish the walls, add a top on each tower. In case you haven't watched, I already made an in-depth guide on walls and towers, but simply make a small circular shape with spikes on the corners and refine the lower part with stairs. Once you finish, copy the whole tower to the other locations. Now that you have the walls finished, the gate comes next. I made a guide on gates too in case you were wondering. To put it simply, add 2 towers on the sides and remove the spikes. After you clear the middle part, raise a wooden tower on top of each end. In WorldEdit, you can simply make one side and just flip it to the other one. Add a roof with a curved edge and another brick hill on top of that. Also, don't forget to build the actual gate. Lastly, hang some lanterns on the corners. Then, copy this stuff to the other side. Just don't forget to check your banners like I did here, because they tend to bug out when you copy. So that would be it for the walls and the gate, and now we can move on to part 2. Firstly, add pillar bases on the corners and feel free to move the walls for a bit in case you can't fit the stuff in. Don't forget to add brown carpet in the bottom as well. Once you're well prepared, raise it all by 3 blocks. Then, re-raise the ones that connect to the walls to match their height, and raise one in the back. Now cover all of the surfaces with dark wood platforms. Now, add a very large block in the middle of everything. Once you do that, the structure should look something like this. Once you do that, fill up the rest however you like. To top it off, add a few small boxes in the large empty areas.